Welcome back everybody to more Atlas Reactor here on Additional Pylons Games. We're continuing our walkthrough with all the different characters. Today we've got Titus. He's our last frontline character. Nomadic warrior, come from the waste to destroy his enemies, atone for his past. So he's got some sort of sad backstory, some sort of revenge, classic revenge tale going on here. So we see high health, medium damage, pretty good survivability, low difficulty. He is pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and take a look at his abilities. First of all, we've got Overhead Slam. This is our basic attack. Chop at your enemies, dealing 26 damage to the central enemies, 18 to the others, 8 energy per enemy hit. Battlefield Triage is the mod that I've gone with, so you gain 5 health for enemies hit in the center, 3 health for those on the sides. So this helps to just keep you in the battle, keep you healed up, as opposed to the normal shield breaker ignores cover. So also useful, but I just like the health regeneration a little bit at a time. Berserker Charge is our next ability. So 4-turn cooldown dash, rush forward, dealing 25 direct damage and slow to first enemy in the path, and then cleaving nearby for more damage. Cooldown is reduced by 2 if an enemy is hit. So you can see that this is potentially a 2-turn cooldown dash ability that keeps you in the fight, keeps you going. Hamstring is our mod. Targets are slowed for the turn, so again this allows you to not only initiate but prevents enemies from escaping. And with a low cooldown as well, potentially 2 turns, makes this a very aggressive character. Thundering Roar is our next ability. 4-turn cooldown prep. It's a free action, which means we can use other abilities along with it, in conjunction with it. So this means, we unleash a shout. Enemies in the area are weakened until the end of the turn, so they're going to deal less damage to you and your allies. 6 energy gained per enemy hit, and you also get 5 health per enemy hit. So this, again, that's the mod that I put on there, Rallying Cry. So between our normal ability, our cleave ability, and this Thundering Roar, we're going to be pretty good on generating our own health, keeping us in the fight and able to initiate, especially with this Berserker Charge. Dirty Fighting, this is our next prep ability. 4-turn cooldown, fling a dagger at an enemy weak spot, causing them to take additional 25 indirect damage next time they're hit by a direct damage effect. They're also revealed until the end of the turn. 10 energy if you hit them. Target is slowed until the end of the turn as well. So this is useful. One, it's got a pretty decent range on it, so if for whatever reason you're out of the way, if you can't get quite towards your enemy, you're able to use Dirty Fighting to help contribute towards damage that one of your firepower or closer allies might be using. In conjunction with that, this also gets around shields. Potentially, if you use Dirty Fighting, that debuff will stay on that enemy, I think permanently, until they're hit. So if they use shields and you use Dirty Fighting, they don't get hit, then that indirect damage, that 25 indirect damage, is helpful in the next turn. It'll actually hit their hit points instead of maybe their turtle shield. And slow is always a good added ability as well. Finally, we've got Death Blow. So this is a big cone attack. I deal 40 damage to those who are close to you and root them, 35 damage and slow to those who are a little bit farther away, and then 30 damage to those who are at the farthest reaches of the cone. Executioner is the mod that we have here. So you deal 10 extra damage to those who are below 50% health. So this really just helps to finish off those who are just barely hanging on by a little bit. So as far as our abilities, Turtle Tech, again, keep us up, keep us in the fight, keep us healed. Fetter will, this gives us another teleport. It also gives us, again, the ability to chase down and root enemies. And then finally, Second Wind, again, just lots and lots of health regeneration. And as you can see, we've got 4-turn cooldown, but potentially 2 turns. 4-turn cooldown, 4-turn cooldown. Our cooldowns are relatively low, which is another reason why I don't really go for Brain Juice. At least not on Titus, but I do go for it on other characters. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we've got Dr. Finn for our healer, Asana and Celeste as our other characters, against Oz, Orion, Garrison, and Nyx. So this should be pretty fun. Nyx and Oz are pretty slippery as far as firepower characters, who are more so the characters that we're going to be aiming for, especially with our Berserker Charge. And we are playing against bots, and the reason I do this is just so it's a little bit easier to predict bot behavior than it is human behavior. Go figure. And it just enables me to show off some of the abilities a little more fully for you guys. So let's go up here to our normal position. For whatever reason, the bots don't really take advantage of this. Asana has one of her really cool skins on, actually, one of the unique ones. And we could use Berserker Charge. You can see how far this charge actually goes. It's pretty darn far, actually. So let's go ahead. Let's go for it. So we're going to charge well across the map.
I still have plans for you.
And we should be able to cleave whoever it is that's right here.
Better than magic.
Alright, maybe not. But so you can see Asana and I are both targeting Orion.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Alright, so we got Oz over here. So Celeste just grabbed the Might there, that's in the middle. And we avoided the attack from Nyx, which is good. So we can use our Roar, and then our Slice ability. And use our Taunt just for kicks. And then let's move back here. Try and predict where they're going to be moving. So Roar, again, it's going to weaken them, so that's going to lessen the amount of damage that we take. Also,
I make these rounds myself.
We would have gained a little bit of health there, but we were at full health when we actually cried out. Alright, Celeste not looking so hot. As you can see there, reduced damage because he's weakened.
Chaos comes for you.
26 damage on both of them. Gained a little bit health back. And they're both slowed. These two are just having a rough day. Alright.
Converge on this enemy.
He might slip away. So I'm actually going to target Orion. And hope to hit Oz as well. And then we'll move up here. Because I'm thinking that's where Nyx will try and move. My guess is that he's going to try and move up this direction. If we miss, and he doesn't, then our Berserker Charge is going to be off cooldown next turn. And we can use that.
Back into existence.
There it is. Called it.
Gonna have us a proper brawl.
Alright. So we're going to take some damage there. But Oz is revealed.
If you stand together, then you'll fall together.
Okay. Asana with the big mix. But that's okay. She looks cool. So that makes up for it, right? Alright. So his... Let's go for it, and let's see if we can't.
Blade ready.
Yeah. So we're gonna attack here.
Karmic justice.
She's got her shield up. Ryan zipped out of there, but he also moved right into the direction where Finn
You've got the perfect face for
was targeting.
You won't like this, but I will.
All right.
I know just where to aim.
So you can see there we did 26 damage,
Where do you
gained
think
5
you're
health back,
going?
and got 8 energy.
Fate intervenes.
All right. Predicted it again. All right. So Asana is zipping away, so she's not going to be much help. So we're going to move down this direction.
No doubt.
So you can see. All right. So she zipped out to kill Orion. So that's the other thing that you see with bots. Bots don't they don't coordinate as well.
That's only the beginning.
Yeah. Some good human players would have coordinated that. Asana didn't need to move this way. She could have attacked Nyx and would have been fine. But it is what it is. So we are going to... Unfortunately, we're not going to do enough damage. but we're gonna keep chasing after him.
I'd like to see you buggers dodge this one. Crack in.
Our allies are in pretty good. They're in okay position. Finn is a little bit. That was pretty interesting. All right, so we're on full energy.
Breaking your back and your back.
Pinpoint precision.
Be still.
All right, that's a good route there.
Didn't wait 30 minutes.
Resting right here.
Good damage from Dr. Finn. And Nyx is dead. Alright. So he's going to be there. And we can move out here to the middle and try and
guide me.
track down Garrison. Good shield.
Stand firm.
You really did not have to use your ultimate here.
Don't mind me. Mine did this.
So Nyx is down.
Oh, your blows do nothing.
I will keep an eye on you.
Big kill. Alright. There's Orion. Garrison does have an escape ability. So let's go ahead and we're going to use Dirty Fighting on him. That will cause him to take extra damage next time he's hit. So even if he moves away, he's still in danger of being
Take
killed.
a walk on the water side.
And then we're going to move down here towards Orion. So he's slowed and revealed. Yep, he's jumping away. That's what I thought.
The all 1, 2.
She took one of
The
our
universe is mine to
healing
follow.
healing buff. Okay. And the question is this a decent time for us to use our ultimate? Answer is probably no. So we're going to come down here and hit Garrison with our Berserker Charge.
They shall defeat themselves.
I'm keeping you on your toes.
So there we go. You see we did 25 damage to Garrison with our regular ability, but then Dirty Fighting also exploded, causing him to take more damage.
You wait.
Those are some pretty strong heals. I'm going to go ahead and use my ultimate here, even though this probably isn't the best time to use it, but it'll just want to show it off for you guys, because we are at 4-0, which is pretty impressive. I'm going to use Turtle Tech to turtle up and then come behind cover here.
Activating catalyst.
Alright. So yeah, normally I would
Left
wait.
in the dark.
So at 11 turns and I hadn't used my ultimate, there's a pretty good chance that I would just save it for an opportune moment, because it's not likely that I would regenerate enough energy to get it again.
I don't think so.
But we're at 4-0, so we're crushing it pretty good. My ultimate didn't go off. Oh, it did. Never mind. Alright, so we'll use our shout, and then deal some damage. And then we're going to move up here to try and chase after Oz.
No one can save you now.
Don't cross the stream.
There is no escape.
Ooh,
Straight to hell.
maybe we should have stayed then.
Gonna strong arm them.
Maybe not. Nyx is going to use his ultimate and crush them. Yeah.
I've got you in my sights.
Wow. Get wrecked, guys.
Source. Choose to me.
Alright, 4-2. And Orion's going to heal himself. His ultimate. Let's move here. Like so.
It is time.
So we're going to root Oz.
Missile barrage.
Hopefully get ourselves out of the way of an ultimate.
Behold, once more. The catalyst is mine.
He didn't use his ultimate. Interesting.
This is is what I was made for.
Alright, so we're gonna dash in here and see if we can't kill Orion. I know this is pretty dangerous, but
ends.
gotta go for that last kill.
You cannot escape me.
Kill. So he's gonna do big damage to me.
Back off!
Blinded by my genius and explosives.
Avoided that. Orion. Got some more damage on Orion. But I am pretty low. Alright, Orion has no other escape abilities.
It's lights out for them.
So we're gonna do this. And then move up.
Go on, bleed for me.
Alright, shield from Finn. That's good stuff.
Let's see how you handle this.
Oh boy. Oh man.
I thrive. Fight for your life.
Oh. We barely survived, guys. We barely survived. 1 hit point. And it all because we had that health regen on our normal attack. So there it is. That's why I find health regen to be very helpful. So that's a little bit of Titus. Again, not the... Ooh. Okay, so we got a little reward there. So not the best use of my ultimate, but, you know, you guys got the picture of it. Anyway, so that's Titus. Hit like and subscribe. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. Leave a comment below if you have any tips, any suggestions, or any questions on using Titus. And connect with me on Twitter if you want to start a conversation that way. Tune in next time as we start in on the support characters that we have not yet touched in this series. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on APG.